Hello, it is Foundation of Friday, December 20th, 2024. Steve Sipress here. And one of the most common barriers, I call them, reasons not to implement AI driven workflows in a business is the business owner telling me, if I use AI, I'm just not going to do it. I don't want to lose the personal touch of my business. I know it'll save a lot of time and make a lot of things easier for my employees and for me and make us money. But our business is founded on that personal touch. Well, this is one of the 10 barriers that I discuss in my free guide. It's about 75, 80 pages or so. Go to aigrowthwizards.com, by the way, if you want to get this free guide. You can see some other barriers. Maybe you'll recognize one that you use. But in this case, you need to realize I'm not talking about using, well, you can, but in general, I don't recommend that you use AI chatbots to make phone calls and have conversations with people, or sometimes you click on a customer service bot, or you get an email or a message on a social media and it's a bot, but they act like it's a real person, and then you just ask some simple nonsensical question and it can't answer because it's not a person. And of course, you don't want to do any of that nonsense. What I'm really talking about is concentrating, focusing on AI-driven workflows for the operations and your business, the behind-the-scenes stuff, not the customer-facing stuff. I mean, you can do that too, of course. But here's what you do. If you're going to use customer-facing, like use AI to write emails or reply to emails, you don't have AI complete the process. You have AI read the emails, skim through all your emails, respond to emails, and then place those responses into a folder where a human being clicks on each one, goes over it, makes a few changes, says yes, no, deletes it, sends it, whatever they want to do. AI is not sending it. There's a personal touch. The human being is adding in, hey, it was good to talk to you yesterday, which AI might not do, although you can really set AI up to do that kind of stuff. But also, how about all the menial tasks that you're paying people to do? That's so last century. Help them out, equip and empower your employees and yourself by letting AI, super brains, and multiple AI tools chain them together so they can do things like going through emails, pulling out the ones that say I want a bid or I want an estimate, going to all your suppliers' websites, getting the current cost, the best cost on materials, factoring in your labor costs as per your formula that you set up, putting together the whole estimate, adding in some articles from manufacturers explaining why you should use this and why you should watch out for that and why this is the best, throwing in some testimonials and putting together a 20, 30, 40, 50-page estimate. But then a human being will send it out, possibly by adding on a personal note. Hey, our system created this thing. I looked it over. It looks good to me. Let me know what you think, blah, 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 blah. You don't lose the personal touch, but you save hours of time. I mean, no human being is even going to do all that. You're going to send out a 2 or 3 page estimate or a 1 page estimate and just say, here's the materials, here's the labor, here's the bid, boom, without any supporting anything at all. I can just tell you the clients that I've helped put in these kind of bidding estimate workflows, their closing ratio on these proposals they send out, these estimates, 2, 3, 4 times better than what was happening before. And it's all done faster and it's all done cheaper, and it frees up your employees to do something that's not beneath them. Grunt work, go to a website, look up all the prices, put it onto a spreadsheet, total it at this, that, whatever. AI can do all that kind of stuff. And another thing AI can do is analyze all your data. So we can tell when people read a certain blog post of yours or watched a video or read a social media post or opened an email, and we can trigger AI to respond with personalized responses. Hey, because you watched half the video, something must have come up that you didn't watch the rest. Click here to watch the rest of the video and pick up from exactly where you left off. With AI, you can do that. Hey, I saw that you put a comment on my recent post on LinkedIn. Here's what I think, or here's an article about that I think you'd be interested in. AI can do all that stuff. So it adds more of a personal touch. It empowers your employees by sifting through and gathering tons of data that you're not paying humans to do. Just you have to admit it. You're just not doing this kind of stuff. This year is gift giving season with the holidays here, and personalized gifts. I mean, every study shows, you know it intuitively, you appreciate a personalized gift much better than the typical corporate, everyone gets this gift. I mean, I even saw one of my former clients put a post on social media that he was so excited that his coach, his business coach, that he pays way too much money to, and obviously from this story you'll know why, sent him a box like a week ago, and it was his birthday. And he got this big box, and he said, I'm going to open it live right here on Facebook on this video. And he opened it up, and it was a Christmas wreath. Well, first of all, it's not really a personalized birthday gift for someone that pays you tens of thousands of dollars a year, is it? And second of all, he's Indian, and therefore he doesn't celebrate Christmas. And so he was like, well, gee, who sends a Christmas wreath to an Indian household? And blah, I was like, well, he didn't want to be honest and say like, what a crappy gift. But I'll be honest, right? And I didn't want to put the post on there either because I know who his coach is and I know who he is, and I didn't want to be one of these trolls on social media who puts negative comments on people's stuff. So I'm leaving out all the names of everybody here, but I'm just letting you know what a crappy gift. AI would never let you do that. And in the old days, before social media, I would have my assistant call up offices of my clients and ask the secretary, hey, what is he like? What's his favorite wine? What's his favorite restaurant? What's his favorite sports team? Does he like to go to the theater or a symphony or a sporting event? What? I got to get him something, and I want to get something personalized. Well, now with social media, you can find out a lot about that stuff by combing through their social media. Well, AI does that so much better and so much faster and can do it at scale for your entire list of clients, for 100, 200 clients. It can do it in seconds. It can even go to websites and order personalized gifts. Then, of course, you're handwriting the note to them and you're giving them a personal phone call or personal message with. Of course, we're not losing the personal touch by using AI. You're enhancing the personal touch. You're making every single message you send tremendously personalized, more than any human would ever take the time to do. AI does the basic grunt work stuff of it, and then you and your staff add in the personal phone call. Hey, just want to let you know there's a package on the way, or did you get the personal note that I mailed out, or blah, 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 and you add to it, that kind of stuff. So it's just really, I'm sorry, but it's kind of a poor excuse if you think that using artificial intelligence is somehow going to lose the personal touch in your business. Yeah, if you do it wrong, if you use it improperly and incorrectly. If you use it properly, though, hopefully you're way ahead of me on this very short video, because I can think of 100 more ways that you can enhance the personalization of every message, of every gift, of everything you send out to every prospect, every customer, client, patient, member, whatever it is to your business. Use AI the right way. If you want a guide, I have been guiding businesses since I first jumped on the AI bandwagon. Almost immediately when ChatGPT came out, I dove in. I went through a whole bunch of programs and attended events about it. I got certified by 2 different organizations to be an AI consultant. I can be your guide if you want, at least on an initial free phone call, and I'll point you in the right direction, give you a couple of breakthroughs, and then you can decide. We'll both decide together if we want to work together any further, but at least I can give you some good solid advice, point you in the right direction, and often I can just point out a couple of off-the-shelf free or low-cost AI tools that you could use to get whatever it is you want done. When you really want to get complex about chaining AI tools together to get massive results, well then that's something we can talk about if you want. But at least you can get a free phone call and you get my free guide on AI-driven workflows and how they can revolutionize everything about your business, including adding to the personal touch you give to your prospects, your customers, clients, patients, members, whatever they are to you. That'll do it for Foundation Friday, December 20th, 2024. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Heading up to the holiday, Santa Claus is on his way. In fact, what do you know? Santa Claus is already here. So hopefully he's on his way to you too, and I'll catch you tomorrow on Social Media Saturday.